Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, Monday night dailies, new week, new dailies. Let's, as always, have a look at the new dailies and see what we've got going on the Gran Turismo 7. So, Autopolis, Lago Maggiore, and the return of Willow Springs, Big Willow. So, all in all, should be, I don't know, an interesting week of sorts. Got lots going on this week, so trying to get through as many daily races as we can. So today we'll do all three as per the usual. So we'll go Autopolis in the Testarossa 91. I forgot this car. I don't know. We'll rent it. In red. And we'll get straight on and straight into the action. In the Ferrari. And get a ghost on, and away we go. Hope, as always, everyone's doing well. Had a good Monday, good start to the week. Hello, one, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well, lurking away, cooking away. Yeah, no worries, one. Let's get the Ferrari ready and straight into some racing. Get around the we'll get a lap in or two. Oh, touching the white line there. Hope you're well. Yep, all good, thanks. One, a good weekend as well. Yep, good stuff. Nice weekend on this end as well. Just trying to gauge how much throttle I can put in before, you know what Ferraris are like, the 90s Ferraris, rear-wheel drive and whatnot, they do spin out on you quite easily, well they can do, in a case of getting it going again. There we go. Yeah, I'll do. Okay, we'll start from the back then, I think, in this one. Start from the back, no time. Might as well. There we are, getting to a bit of daily base A. So yeah, Ferrari, Testarossa, daily base A. We'll start from the back, no quality time. See what happens. And it is one of those, it really is one of those, about an hour and a half ago, there was no stream. It was very, oh well. We were getting quite close to having no stream today. As about an hour and a half ago this time. No internet, absolutely nothing. No landline, mobile data, nothing. The whole lot just turned itself off. And we're sat there thinking, well, what's going to happen? We just don't know. And it came back on about, I want to say, 40 odd minutes ago. It came back on. And I thought, right, that's it, getting quick. Quick, get in, do the stream. Do the stream quick before it goes off again. Get the stream done. And here we are, autopilot. I think it's a bolts grid start check, isn't it? Get me foot on the brake. I think it is. Yeah. TC on for the beginning. Right, away we go. Hello Game Plan, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well, just finished work. Want to see the race? Oh, around the first corner. Just nice and easy to begin with. And just gauge how much throttle I can put in before it starts to spin on me on the rear end. Not bad around the first lap. And we are not bad really. Still going. Pull me out a bit there. The brakes. Hello Racer DM, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, hope all is well. As a kid in the 80s, favourite Ferrari car. I've got this car somewhere as a model. I think it's, I've got a few Ferraris to be fair. Not in real life obviously, but model Ferraris, die-cast models, hanging around the place. They're a lot cheaper as well, the die-cast models, as opposed to the real ones. I think this camera can move it, maybe not. But yeah, Testarossa 91, classic 90s Ferrari. Right, 3 laps done, not too bad, P7. It's nice and steady. Oh, it's going. Thing about Ferraris, but the F40s are rear-wheel drive, and that flipping egg. Which way are you going? This way? This way again? No, we'll go this way now. Change your mind. Heck. Not designed for racetracks, these old Ferraris. Rear-wheel drive. I think this one's rear-wheel drive. Oh, come on. Seriously. There we go. We are away. Chaos at the back. It's going to go again in a minute. Something to avoid. There is indeed, don't spin this car. Well, I think if you do put TC on and just get yourself back round with TC, I reckon. Unless you want to do pirouettes in the gravel for, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, more than that even. Put us back away. 31 seconds, 32 to the next car. Right, so 1 lap to go, get it done. And we'll jump straight back into another one. Get a quality time, I think, for the next race as well. Well, there we go, P7, so P12, end of 7 laps. in the Testarossa. I'm pretty sure I've got one of these little die casts hanging around. I think I've got a few of them. Right, we'll jump straight back in. I do have, years and years ago, I've got a, I think it's a 550 Maranello on my window in the other room that was from Italy from years ago. I think it's a, I don't know if they're still going or not. I think they're called Urango, a model car place in Italy. Got one or two from there. Let's get back into this and set a, we'll get a quality time on the leaderboard. Try beat me 118.9 on the other account. Yeah, thanks one for the GGs, appreciate it. As always, see if this race is any better. Right, 7 minutes to get time in. Not bad, 119. That's a break early in these Ferraris. Lost a bit in there. Restart, go again. Right, 5 minutes. Not too bad, see what this one is. Not bad, 118.6. Alright, in the 18s now, pretty good. It'll do. But yeah, Ferraris, I think most of the Ferraris, well, of this time were rear-wheel drive, so they're very slidey on the rear end. But the F40 is pretty similar to this, if not the same, the way it drives. Right, that's not too bad though, 118.694. I think this car was at Maranello when I was there. I think it was. Tester roster. I think it was. It was out on display. I'm pretty sure it was. I've got photos of it somewhere. I know I want to say the F430 Scuderia. That was parked in the car park as you went in. There's quite a few of those actually in the car park when you went in. And then they had, I think, Alonso's 2013 Ferrari stacked vertically when you went in the entrance. It was, I think they had it hanging off the ceiling vertically, pretty cool. So we'll try this one then. Hello Edward, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. And here we go. Just in time for a bit of Ferrari on Autopolis. Now we put a time in. I'm pretty sure as well the 550 Maranello, the big upscale model that I've got in another room, that I think was on, what was it, on Jeremy Clarkson's Unleashed on Cars video, and he said on that video that it was the best car in the world. I think he did. Lovely montage of Jeremy driving that car through the, I think it was the French Alps, with the classic 1990s guitar music that he used to put on all the motorsport videos at the time, the VHS tapes. Absolute classic. Well, we'll try this one and see if we don't spin the car out. Right, I'm ready to go. Nice clean getaway. Somebody didn't stop behind it. Just about put the power down there, about, I don't know, halfway around the corner. Gear changing is very early as well. right to P2, lap 2, P5. It's not going to stop. It is, but just about. Blimey. Break a bit early just to be on the safe side, I think, on that one. Again, like the F40, it drives very similar to the F40. Nice and steady. Good drive out of T1. Nice and steady. Not, well, consistent, if anything. 1 minute 20s we're doing. The first corner disappears. A bit like, are we going to get there? Or rather, are we going to get there in time? Yeah, just about. It's a bit slidey. It does go around though. Right, 2 more to go. There's 7 available. Currently in P4. Right, 1 more to go. Here we are, P4. Although it could be P5. See what happens on the final lap. Come on, stop. These old Ferraris are not really track day racers as such. Not too bad though, P4. I'll take that. Not a bad run to get P4. Not so bad, really. I have to try and get my Ferrari flag out. I've got a Ferrari flag behind me monitors here. I've also got my other 2 pictures of the Michael that I haven't put up, that are just on the floor beside the workstation here. I have to try and get them up at some point, and the flag as well. Right, nice bit of daily A, get us going. So, what time is it? It's 7:10, which means that daily B is at 19:30. We got a chance to get a quali lap at Lago Maggiore. It's the full course and Group 4 cars, racing hard tyres. And we're going in, by the look of it, the Citroen. Yeah, Citroen. I think I have, but I'll borrow one, just so, yeah. We'll borrow a Citroen, do some TT on Lago Maggiore. What am I doing? I got 2:07 earlier. I think a bit quicker than that would be not too bad. That was literally like a very quick lap and a half, pretty much. So, try to, got a bit of time to improve it. So, 2:06 is at the top. Just go see what 100 is, if a bit of an idea. Yeah, thanks one for GGs, appreciate it. As always, 207.144. So a bit off that, half a second, 1 second, say 208. 208, yeah, low 208, we'll take that. If we can get it in the Citroen. Get used to the steering. I think firstly, just changing cars and whatnot. What am I doing? See how we get on. Also, it just feels really slidey for some reason. I don't really know why. It feels okay, but not really. I guess it's just getting used to it from the Ferrari. Right, first time in, not bad, 208.8. That bit there, crucial corner. This one actually as well. Go on, have it. Use all the track and then some. Still a PB. Not bad. Just gonna check me. Hang on a minute. the wheel feels really light on this account. We had this on last way the other week when I had to red flag a race because of me. My wheel wasn't quite. What is it? Controller settings. They're still the same. I don't know. It just feels really. I don't know. It just feels a bit light at the minute. Hello, Buster. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. 11:35. So we'll jump in. Just need to get myself a Citroen. Right, I'll go in. I can always restart the PS5 again if it still isn't feeling quite right on the wheel. I was on -3 on that. -3 on the brake balance. I'm going to do a safety restart. Hang on. You do it straight from here? Yeah. Very quickly, just to doubly make sure. It did this on last 2A, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago. So I'm just going to very quickly reboot the PS5 just to make sure. Very quick. Oh yeah, it's going to spin around, isn't it, in a minute? Come on, Thrustmaster. Let's get yourself sorted. Right, so get the right account. Which is that one. GT7, off we go. It was obviously PC at the weekend, ETS2. So when it goes in the PC, we change, there's a switch on the front and we have to change it to other so that it picks up the pedals on the PC and press the mode button so that it goes green. Otherwise the pedals don't work on PC. But when we come back to PS5 to change it all back, and it normally works all right. I don't know, different accounts, different settings. Right, let's jump back in, have a look. See if it feels any better. That one, Citroen GT by Citroen. Right, let's go again. Got my headset turned up as well from the weekend. Right, let's go again. Bit better now, straight away. Oh, loads better. It's very likely that I've been playing Gran Turismo 7 all this time with this wheel, about 2 years now, and the settings have been completely wrong, and we've just been, just getting by with it, basically. That's very possible. Yeah, definitely through there. Get the vibrations through the wheels straight away, you know where the car is on the track. Oh, miles better. Yeah, this is way better than before. Oh, come on. Although we lose too much time doing that. Always using FFB. Oh, was it? Your Thrustmaster wheel. Because on the main account, it never does it. Only on other accounts that it starts losing the force feedback in it. I don't really... I'm not sure, to be fair. Hello, Kevin. Welcome into the stream. Hope all is well. You got the same wheel as well, but the settings are 6 and 10 on sensitivity. Just about full throttle in there. But yeah, only on other accounts that it loses force feedback every now and then. I mean, on ETS on PC, it's the force feedback is very low. You don't really do much on there, so don't need to run it very high at all. So 107 through second split. Wrong place. It's going to do that. Bounce. Smash. Crash. Oh, well, the time's pretty decent. 208.128 so far. Not too bad. Coming in. 3 more minutes before we get into some racing. See how the car turns on the rear before we do anything else. I don't know really. I'll go on the front, I reckon. That will go again, but 2.5 minutes. Oh, I thought I could get away with that. Thought I could do that. Get on the power a little bit earlier. I think we'll just stop here then until we come in to the start of the race. Park it on the grass. Why not? So take your time with the Ferrari. Brake balance on +5 on this one. Same with the Citroen. I always tend to use it on the front, the brake balance. But we'll see how we get on in this one. 208.128. See what our starting place is going to be. I've rebooted the PS5, so force feedback should not be an issue. Not in this race anyway. We should be alright to go from P10. Well, then a race of all Citroens. By the look of it, Citroens everywhere. A few Genesis G70s in the mix, but more than a Cayman. I think the Citroen's the meta car for this race, I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it is, looking at the state of play. Brake balance as well on +5 in the Citroen. I might try that, to be fair, then. I might give it a try after this race in TT. See how it is. Can maybe improve my time a bit with it. Let's have a look then at the what's going on in this one. Hello, default user. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. New sub. Found you from Rory's channel. Big thanks for subbing. Do appreciate it. And welcome to the channel. For some reason, it's showing all of the usernames a bit different on the chat. For some reason, I'm not sure really why it's doing that. I'll do front in the race that I've been practicing, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So yeah, all the names in the chat are not showing as they should do. Well, what they normally show as in live stream chat. Right, off we go. Hello, going good. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. We've got a Fanatec user in front of us. Oh, look at it. So it's showing your username instead of your public name, and it's a YouTube thing again. Is it something that YouTube are doing at the minute with usernames by the look of it? Well, we survived 1 of 5 laps. See how we do now, lap 2. Battle in front going on. Might go for it now, to be fair. Why not do it? Brake balance on the rear. Hello Ricky, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Oh, there comes Batman. Batman is still in. There they are. Few laps to go. I think stay here really. Try and build on it though. The new dailies, good thanks Ricky, done daily base A, first daily base B on this one. Say so far so good. Daily base C, not tried it as of yet, but it is a track that we don't normally like when it comes up, so that'll be fun. Daily base C when we do try that one on the Big Willow. What's that? 1, 2, 3, at least 5 there that are battling. There's 6 that are battling. My look of it. Right, let's try and push a bit, get in the mix a little bit, but not overdo it. Well, I can't see because of the Genesis, can't see the line. Try and keep within half a second of them. We should move up a place. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Yeah, didn't need to fight them really. We'll take P8. Not bad really. The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. The 6th Citroen in the race, that'll do. The force feedback torque. I think in the game they are 2 and 2. In the game, all accounts in the game 2 and 2. What I run them on. And hello Kiwi, welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in. Hope all is well. Not bad really. P8 in the Citroen. But yeah, I think 2 and 2 on all the accounts is what I use for the on the wheel. But no, it's never had any, not like proper like, I mean, it's been calibrated on the PS5, but it's never been like proper looked at for settings or anything like that. It's just, yeah, take it out of the box, plug it in, that's it, away you go, that's it. That's the way that we do it around here. The way we've always done it. It was the same on the T248 that I've got in the cupboard as a spare. Pretty much out of the box, plug it in, turn it on, off you go. That's it, job done. Work out the rest as you go. But yeah, just enough feedback to, yes, feel the rotation in the corners, but not enough to cause the, yeah, the fatigue from fighting it. Yeah, I think I'm about the same. I like it where you can feel where the car is on the track. So you can feel the curbs, the bumps, the turning, and just enough feedback to... About the same, really, yeah. Just enough so you get a bit of a feel for it in the corners, but not too much. And on the T248, that used to bang and rattle quite a lot on corners. So kind of like that and like that, it used to like proper go. You could hear it. You could hear it through the headset, banging and rattling on the rig when it was on. Very loud, noisy wheel, the T248, but a very good one though. Very good wheel, the T248, for getting started out in all the sim racing lark. It's pretty good. I had mine for a while, and I was using it. I'll restart. A bit, don't know what I was doing there, a bit lethargic in the corner. But yeah, it's very likely that I've been playing this for like 2 years plus on this wheel, and the settings have been completely wrong, or the settings have been really far out what they could be for absolute optimum play, absolute optimum gameplay sort of thing. And then one day we change it and go, wow, this is actually flipping out. This is like, wow, amazing. A second a lap faster, blimey. Right, 3.5 minutes, get time in. Oh, bump on there. .3. Not much you can change on it. Oh, anyway, so you can't change anything. Only in game settings. Fair enough then. And the TGT2. Like I said, I've never looked. I literally just plugged it in like 2 years ago, and that was it. Plugged it in, and off it went. My ETS, I think the pedals had to be calibrated for that, but that was about it for that one. About 30 seconds to bring it in. And there we are then on the stream that about an hour and a half beforehand wasn't happening because of the I don't know what it is, the internet round our way. I think it went out a few weeks ago and it was out for about 3 days. That was just an landline, whereas today we had the full package, landline and mobile data, knocked out completely. Just like, well, I can't do anything. I can't even turn the TV on because I need internet to turn the TV on to get on Netflix. I can't turn on my PS5 because I can't hotspot my PS5 for some reason on my phone. Can't do anything. Literally can't do anything at all. But it came back on before the stream, so relief on that one. And it's, well, it's stayed on so far, so we'll just go with it and see how we get on. All we can do. That's it, slowing fast out, and then spin out to wrap it up. I think I get the logic of, like, slowing fast out, but I don't really... I don't know, I just drive the car as I do. I don't really think about that when I'm driving the car. Just like, I get in the car and that's it. I don't really go right slowing fast down on every single corner. If it goes round the corner, it goes round the corner, and that's pretty much how I do it, really. There's no technicalities as such around here. It's just, yeah, it's just very, yeah, get the car and drive it. That's it. As long as it's going the right way and it's going the right way quick enough, that's it. You just keep going. Oh, bump to bump. Oh, get myself around that. Yeah, thanks for good looks. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, the music rally, you could do that. Could possibly do that with no internet. Well, yeah, you can do it, can't you, with no internet on? Get all them done. And it's just like, when it goes off the internet, you don't realise until it goes off just like how much stuff you've got depends on it. Like, I can't even watch TV without it because I need internet of some description, even like mobile data to hotspot to get on Netflix and stuff. So when that goes out as well, that's a bit like, well, oh yeah, I'll have to just sit and read a book. I can't do much else really. That's it as well, just send it as well. Drive it as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and send it as well. Try and keep it in the track limits. Where's the Audi? Still there. I'm going to have to go this way. The Audi's very good round here. Maybe got a run. Right, it's one more to go and buy, get the Audi, but they're running pretty well. Not too bad. Quite close, really. Pretty good race. P11, some quick guys in that one for definite. So winning time 10:46, pretty fast that one. Try and get me my time down a bit, get me pace up a bit on this one. 100 miles, not too bad. 103. We finished 11th. Might go and get my time in. Oh, it's missed someone there. Yeah, thanks for the GGs, appreciate it. The TT, yeah, it's a good car. TT running pretty well there. The TT. Borrow the car again. Right, Citroen. Right, let's have a look at a bit of TT in the Citroen. Well, look, 206 at the top. We'll chase Tishney for 5 minutes and see what we can do with our quality time. 5.5 minutes. What we can do. It's not too bad, brake balance on the rear. Oh, the white line. No grip on the white lines. Got time. We've got enough time. Let's try and get another lap in. Not too bad. See what the time is going to be. Not quite PB. Not quite time to do another one, I don't think. Yeah, be pushing it to get another one in. No, not too bad. I'm happy with that. Some dailies don't normally have to push them quite a bit to get anything out of them. But this one's kind of bordering that at the minute. Yeah. We'll have to see how we get on. We don't have a huge amount of time this week on the dailies, so I have to try and push them as much as we can, really, when we are on. But yeah, I got 207.9 on a bit of a lap earlier on the other account. So we'll see what happens in this one. Big thanks everyone for tuning in. Much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated. But yeah, busy this week. I don't think Wednesday we're going to be able to be on, so it's very possible that we could be back tomorrow. You never know. We'll have to see if we can work it out and try and get on tomorrow. And get in a stream tomorrow as well. Because I don't think we're going to have a chance to get another one in if we don't after Tuesday for this week. We're getting fast lobbies. I need a 207 on this. For definite, a 207. So my main account time would be... One okay. Fair enough then. One place above on the main account. Well, maybe two. Quite possibly two. Sandwiched in with 2 RLs on the leaderboard for now. We're a bit on the fence on this one, I think. One of those races, there is potential. We can do quite possibly somewhere not too bad at it, but it's the time that you put into it, the time that we need to put in to get the quality time, then get the race pace, put the two together, bish bash bosh. All comes together. As for training, not too bad. Coming on. It's coming on. We're getting towards the winter months now, so best time of year for it. I don't know about this year really. I was going to race again this year, but I've not had much chance to see what's happening. So we might have to go for a 2026. And if we do, God, that'll be, I think, my last race was about, I think, 2022. So, long layoff from racing for definite. We need to get back out on the circuit at some point. Right, round first corner. I think the last race I did was, I think it was a race in London called the Big Half. I did that in 22, and it wasn't ideal, to be honest, how the race actually went, but it was one of those, we did it, and that was it. Hello Ali, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in, hope all is well. But yeah, I remember the Big Half, 2022, going now with ambitions. I've been training for a sub 75-minute half marathon over that summer, and the training had gone really, really well. Like, the training was pretty, like, spot on, really, but then the race just was an absolute disaster. It just, I think even before we got on the start line, it was going wrong already with all of, like, the bits that I normally do before a race. We couldn't do like anywhere near half the bits that we normally do for a race, like the routine and whatnot. That unsettled us. Then we couldn't get to the starting pen that we'd been given, assigned. That upset things a little bit more. A bit of agitation, a bit of annoyance. And then really from there, we were totally unsettled when the race started, and that was it. We couldn't really get into it at all. Got 20k in Paris this weekend. Someone finished. Yeah, I saw that. Was it the new world record, or very close to the world record? Finishing in 56 minutes. That isn't, that's not too shabby, is it? Wow. So 20 kilometers, half marathon, 13.1 miles. I think I did 75 minutes once on a training run in lockdown a few years ago. But it was a training run, so didn't count towards anything. And then my watch updated, and it deleted the time. So, okay, fair enough. But I did photograph the my watch with the time on it. And that was the spring of 2021 when I did that. So 2 laps of the local 10k route that I used to do, and then a bit on the end just to get it up to 13.1. Bit close to getting in this one. Oh, missed the corner. Did catch 5k? Nice work, Ali, on catch 5k. That's how I started, catch 5k. I did catch 5k about 13 odd years ago, and then that's how I got into it from there. I think first, so catch 5k, half marathon 2014, and then I did first marathon 2018. And that's when I got my sub 3 hours to get into London. Marathon for 2019, did London. No, I did the one in Spain before London, then London. Got into London again with a good for age for 2020. And obviously, it got cancelled, so I was like, oh well. I thought I'm going to carry on training for it anyway, but I had a good idea it was going to get cancelled because of what was going on at the time. And then about 4 weeks out from my training plan finishing, it got cancelled, and that was that. Right, lap 4. I did it because a friend asked me to go and, well, I say go down and help a lot of people when I was doing it. The same thing, the friends were doing it, and they kind of talked each other into doing it, and some stayed on, some didn't, some joined the running club afterwards, some didn't. I think we had someone I knew at school that did catch 5k, I think, and then they went on from there like almost a pro triathlete now, pretty much. Used to train with them. They had a 10k PB of 29 minutes, I think, when I last saw them and ran with them. They used to come out on some of our Sunday morning marathon training runs, the long runs, and kind of hang out with us. Right, it's got 1 lap to go. one of these tracks that we're just going to have to really wrestle this thing round. That's not the limit of that. Watch we don't turn over the Porsche. I'm offline ever so slightly for this one. Get through. I've got the marathon training plans that they're in the drawer somewhere from back in the day. Well, 2018, 2019 time. 16 weeks of training, so 4 months. So like every, I think what was it? I think week 7 and 12, there were marathon simulator sessions where you would basically. So they get longer in lengths. Like the first one was about 10 miles at marathon pace, and the second one was like a 15-mile TT at marathon pace, and then I think the last one in the plan that I did was about 18 at marathon pace, just a solid 18-miler at marathon pace the whole time. Really, yeah, stupid sessions, thinking back. Really? I think on one of them, I think one of the Sunday runs, I think it's a 28-miler, I think, on one of them. It's not necessary for a marathon, by the way. Well, the general rule of thumb is that if you can do 2/3 of the distance in training, you can run the full distance of the race. That's the general rule of thumb with training. So if you can do 2/3 of a 10k, so 2/3 of a 10k, about 4 miles, then you can do the whole 10k. That's the kind of general rule of thumb of it. So you don't need to do 28-mile long runs for marathons, so don't worry, you're going to do it. It's not necessary, it's not needed. You can do 20 miles, you can do the full thing. You'll get carried through the last 10k, like, one way or the other. It does, you will get through. But there are some quick guys out there, or rather, we're not fast enough at the minute on this daily, so what we got? I've got time for a couple more ADBs. I'm going to target the 9 o'clock Widow Springs as things stand at the minute. But no, crazy. They used to do ridiculous workouts at the top end of the plan. It's kind of like weeks 7 to 10, like the peak of the training, like the sessions there, the like ridiculous sessions thinking back. So like, again, 18-mile long runs with like the first like 6 as a warm-up, and then you'd start doing like 3-mile reps at marathon pace, like 3 times 5 kilometers at marathon race pace during the run, to take it to like 16, 17 miles, and then a cool down on the back end of like 2.5, so like 19, 20. But they got you in shape there. That was the thing. They got you into shape. There's no doubt about that at all. Or like 20 milers with 2 times 5 miles at marathon pace in the second half. I get tired thinking about that run. Flipping heck. Pro members training at the same place. But Yeah, there's quite a few around my way that I think one of them that I used to train with, but they went on to be, I think they were very nearly a pro triathlete. I think, yeah, last time I saw them, they just hit a 10k PB at 29 minutes. And I think they did, I think there's a race in London called Night of the 10,000s, and they went down there, and they ran 29 minutes for 10k, which is about 450 a mile. Well, it's sub 5-minute miling. I ran 33 at my peak, 33 minutes. Happy enough to get the, that's it again, just about finishing it and getting the distance done. So I see a lot of people at races, when they finish, it's just like absolute elation at the finish, like marathons in particular. You get to see a variety of emotions at the finish line of a marathon. You really do. Just like absolute outpour from people when they finish 26.2. One of those really, like places like London and places like that. I think in my case at Palma in 2018 in Spain, it was like, right, I've finished this race, that's it, get me out of here, seriously, I'm flipping done with this thing. That was it, down to the beach to just sit and contemplate life, basically, and what I've just gone through for like 5 hours, or nearly 5 hours. Get this last sector right, and I think we can unlock a lot of time. And this last corner as well. Speed bump. Come on. No, not quite. I was going to say, we could at least finish the lap. We'll finish the lap because we're as close as we are. We can at least finish the lap. It'd be tough, especially, yeah, it was a very hot day. Like, the race started at about 7:30 in the morning, and it was pushing 25 degrees when it started, and it got to about 30 by about 9 AM. And the race just completely, it just unravelled, it just completely fell apart. I mean, it was far too hot. And I had a niggle in my foot as well at the time that very nearly put me off the race completely, as in put me out of the race. But I thought, well, we'll go there because I've paid to fly there, so we're going to go there anyway to do it. And then I got there and thought, well, I've flown to Palma now, so we're just going to do it and see what happens. I'm not even here. Am I here? We are, but we... Oh, wow, these lobbies are getting tough. I need to improve my time, but I need to finish at least ahead of this guy, I think, to get DR in P8. Oh, this could be interesting. Yeah, they had the sponge buckets at the aid stations. It was just like, get out the way. I'm putting my head in the thing because I just need to cool down. This is just ridiculous how hot it is. And I think it took about 2 hours to do the last 10 miles of the race. It was just, finished the race and that was it. It was just, yeah, a very somber walk back to the hotel, and that was that. I was just stayed in the hotel until the Monday night to fly home again. Yeah, thanks for the GLs, appreciate it. The last corner, yeah, I'm the same, exactly the same. I can't do it properly. Hit the speed bump and then spin out. Right, P16, let's go. But the course at Palma, the route was really good actually. Nice and flat. So you start on the beach and then go down to the dock area, turn around, come back into Palma, historic town centre place, and then go around there. Nice little route really, but not when it's 30 degrees. I mean, like, the month before that, I was in Italy, training there, and it was like 35 degrees, 36 degrees, but for some reason in, like, the Balearic Islands, the heat was just different. It just really, really got to us really badly. It just absolutely killed us. Oh, the car's a bit wobbly. I think one of my favourite races that I ran was Verona in 2019 in Italy. That was pretty good. That was like a London Marathon simulator run, London Marathon tune-up run. Just doing the race at basically marathon pace and seeing what it was like. That was a good one, good route. That was a good route through the like the Colosseum and Verona city centre. A nice flat course as well, that one. The only trouble is though is that all these like historic like European like towns, all the cobbles are really slippery on your running shoes. The ones that I was wearing, they're very, not much traction, not much grip. Right, I might have a look here. Thought so. Hello Viking, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Johnny was in the midst of me throwing back to nearly dying of heat stroke in Palma in Spain back in 2018. The potholes, yeah, there's quite a few of them as well. But yeah, the cobbles are really slippery. So have to be careful with, like, you didn't push it too hard. I think in that race I was actually classified as the. I mean, there's quite a few. Brits that were doing it. I think I was the first Brit to finish. I think in Verona. I think before the race, I got talking to this guy before the start of the race, this other Italian runner, and he said he was going for roughly the same time as me. So I says, oh, we run together then, like pacing. So we agreed to run the race together, but I didn't see him at the start, and then he disappeared. I think he was just in front of me, to be fair, when he finished. Right, 2 laps to go. Bit of battle in front. Might get something out of this yet, you never know. Bolt's going for it. Battling in front, so possibly a top 10, maybe. Depends what happens. Oh, we're getting there. Fast group. It is indeed a lot of fast guys on daily race speed tonight over in Europe. We've been at the back pretty much all night on daily race beat. But it is taking part that counts. We'll get this one just about done. No penalties. Okay, what's that penalty then? Or we might, or maybe we might not be last. Oh, okay. We were last. Oh, it's all very 1990s F1 back of the grid vibes here today. Hanging on a little bit on these races by clinging on for survival. And it's about to get, I would say, possibly a bit worse as we go to Daily Race C. Bit of Widow Springs, Big Widow. One of those again. We struggled really hard on this race before, but I'll give it a go and see how we get on. 1:10s in the quality. I set a time earlier, which was a 1:11. So... But I was pushing the car on the ragged edge to get that 1:11.9. So I'm not really, I don't know. We'll do one and see how we get on. Yeah, thanks for GGs. Appreciate it. As always, we'll do one of these, see how we get on. And then, yeah, we are pressed for time this week. So we have to see what we can do about getting on tomorrow. Oh, this track, Widow Springs. I don't know what's worse. The bits at the top of the track or the last corner or both or just the whole thing, to be fair. I don't know. It is one of those tracks, Widow Springs. I'm going to try when we can get in. Representing the BMW. Racing medium tyres. I've got medium tyres. Oh, fair enough. I have now. Right, get the mediums on. Right, Widow Springs. Controller's not working. (1:10s). 1:10s. Go for a ghost car to see what we can do. Right, I've got 14 minutes to try and get a lap of 1:11.9. Yeah, that lap was it. We were pushing quite a bit to get that lap of 1:11.9. We can match it at minimum. I'll take it, but I can't see it really. But you never know. I think it was that when I did it before. This whole track in general, serious work is needed. But on the flip side, it's pretty nice. Widow Springs, nice sunset going on. Nice place to drive round. But this last corner is very Don't know where to brake. Don't touch. No, don't do that. No, I'll save it. Stop going. Right, 12 minutes. Got to go. Yeah, no worries, Ali. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Much appreciated. Well, no doubt, see you again very soon. Just a bit up here. The track's wider than what I think it is. That's half the problem. Not too bad. Not a bit quick yet. Look, I can hear the tyres screeching for dear life. That one. Not bad. We are sub 112, but I think we're going to be at the back of the grid again. Let's see what the... how do we stack up? About the same as daily base B at the minute. The BRZ I ran on the American account when this race was last on, and it was a bit like eggshells every race. Not really as enjoyable, but we gave it a go. Seven and a half minutes. About easy run pace, 7 minutes a mile. Not bad though, getting quicker. Slowed down a bit there, but I don't know what was going on. Oh, that's the thing now on this one. If you go off the track, it's a reset back to the beginning. It's a very long way back. I need a new filter. Might need a few after this one. We go up in the race a couple of times. But I've got 4 minutes to get a hone in on good lap. Slowly pushing the limits a bit, trying to get the hang of it. Big jump. $111.6, it's not too bad. Get a gauge of where we are and try to gauge how the race is, well, what kind of lobby we're going to get for the 111.6. I think we'll still be at the back, to be fair. 3 minutes to go. That's about it, I reckon. It's not... Yeah, it's always hard to tell before you go into a race. Hello Fernando, welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in. Hope all is well. Having an excuse to drive your Testarossa. Good stuff. Great way to, well, yeah, get your Testarossa out into day the 8 and just cruise at the back, no issue, and get your SR back up. Good stuff. Right, we've arrived at Willow Springs. And I'm going to do that and get myself onto the racing hard tyres. The norm with these tyre Strat races, not soft tyres. And here we are. We're at Willow Springs. We've got to be careful now. We are representing in this race. We are in our colours for this one. No rentals in this one. So we've got to be careful what we do. From P3. P1's got to be very close, if not top 150, top 100, P1, 11.2. Right. I'm on the hards, 17 laps. It's just the expanse of the place at Willow Springs. It's massive. But here we are, BMW. BRZ's going to lead us out. Right, first things first, nice tidy, incident-free first lap. That's the first checkbox we've got to tick from now. Oh, well, this is the first time that I've driven any lap of this track on racing hard tyres, so we'll see how we get on. It won't turn. I was struggling there to turn. I was really struggling to turn the car there. That nothing was happening. I was taking the same line as what I was on the mediums, and the car wasn't turning at all. We just weren't getting the turn on at all. Really, really bizarre. The difference in tyre. I mean, it was like a Scania going through there just then, but they've had the same kind of trouble as well. Hello Mustang Drifter, welcome to the stream. Back to tuning in. Hope all is well. Oh, what I did say, incident-free first lap. We're not ticking that checkbox, are we? Oh, no, we're not. Different ball game on hard tyres. Dirty air, it possibly could have been dirty air. I did a combo of dirty air, not knowing the track, racing hard tyres. Not expecting the car to react like that on racing hard tyres, probably the bulk of it, really. Going there on mediums, oh, yeah, fine, that's the line on mediums, but hard tyres, no it isn't. Well, the race is 17 laps, loads of time for something to happen. But 1 or 2 in front. How's your day so far? Yeah, good, thanks, Mustang Drifter. All is good. Hope your day's going well as well. We very nearly didn't stream because of internet issues, but we're here. And it's not disconnected, which I'm very happy with. Which means I can watch TV tonight. All I'm bothered about, can I watch TV tonight? Yes, we can. I can get on Netflix, which is good. Oh, it's like I'm pulling a 45-foot trailer as well on the back of this. Feels like a Scania 6-wheeler. Oh, and if the tyres go off, by the way, I'm not even bothered about it. You know, I can't do tyre wear at all. Regular viewers, I can't do tyre wear. We don't think about tyre wear. We just put it to the back of our mind, dismiss it, put it to one side, get on with it. So yeah, the tyres die, I accept full responsibility for the tyres dying. I think the fronts are going already, but this is the way we drive the car. They get a right battering through this first corner, this right-hander here. And round this bit as well. And down this bit. I think we're catching a little bit, but not really. Someone's, but they've either crashed or the pit. I think they've crashed on the straight. Just don't go off the track here. Hello Jesus, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Oh, I'm going off there. Don't follow him. There he did. Right, they're pitting, so I'm going to copy them. I'm going to put my trust in P12 that they've done the right thing. Again, the tyres died, There's nothing we can do about it. Did I change my tyres? Yeah, I did. The yellows from before. No, I thought I'd done it. Still haven't done it. Still haven't done it. Next. Look what those, but yeah, not on hard tyres. It's not as good on hard tyres. Widow springs. Up in this race, we're just going to finish it, and that's going to be that, I think, for Widow Springs. About 7 minutes of run time. About 8 minutes of race time. You're in the yeah, the Ferrari on sports hard. It's good though, the Ferrari. Sports hard's a bit of a challenge for it, but it is a good car to drive. The Testarossa, when you get the hang of it, it's pretty good. Right, we've got a handful of laps to go. once you get the hang of it, it is great fun. I think this track is great fun as well, once you get the hang of it, which is not what we're doing at the minute. Just a case of get the race done. Maybe a race with the car in front, possibly. Let's see how we get on. About with the Audi. Not quite sure we're going to make it here, but well, we'll carry on. Thanks for the ride. Yeah, no worries. One big thanks for tuning in. Absolute hero. Massively appreciated, as always. And we shall most definitely, no doubt, catch you again very, very soon. Interesting week on Spa. Last week in Daily B. Yeah, bumper to bumper in every race. That's the thing though, races like that, and then somebody, yeah, you get a bit of a punt from somebody, and yeah, your SR can take quite a bit of a knock. Just the thing about it. You're in a bit of a pack and somebody misses the braking or whatever, and it shows in your SR. I'm not going to make it, but, well, we are, because we're going to finish the race, but oh dear, with time management, yeah, well, we know time management is not one of our specialist areas at all. I'd say go and ask someone else how to manage your tyres. I'm not the right person, not the right person to ask at all. Or rather, we've got an idea of how to do it, but can't really put it in practice. That's probably more what it is. Drive smoother. It goes the way it goes. Got the recruiting manager running around with a CSR. I don't think my SR's ever got down to, well, it might have done, like 1 or 2 when I first started, but oh, I'm going to have to change tyres again. Do you know what? I think we will. Go on, then. I've crashed up in the pit lane anyway. Go on, then. We'll change tyres. Why not? I'm doing a 2-stopper. I'm the only car in the race doing it, but I'm doing a 2-stopper. I'm doing a 2-stopper in Daily Race C. Right, 2 laps. I can surely manage another 2 laps. I'm pretty sure we can. Let's try and get it done. We're not quite going to get lapped, but we might do. Make a mistake, we will get laps, I would have thought. Bit like that. Well, there's only 1 lap to go. We might as well finish it off. Well, there was. I suppose the spin did us a bit of a favour there, finishing our race on up early. And there we go. My word. We started 3rd as well. I mean, that's a bit... But it goes on the first lap. It's a bit of a long way back on Widow Springs. And that's what can happen. Two more to come in. I suppose our quality time was pretty good. We like to say we started 3rd. Could have been worse. We've had a right night but velocity R tonight on every race that we've had, but again, it's just daily races that sometimes click and sometimes they don't click. I think Lago Maggiore is a bit on the fence. It can click with a bit of work, but this one I think is just, well, a lot of time is needed on Widow Springs. I think at some point would have crashed off anyway. I think like lap 3 or 4 or something would have been like last corner. Would have taken someone off on Widow Springs. Well, we tried the race. We did Widow Springs. So we've done all 3 dailies then. Today, not too bad. So yeah, we'll have to have a look at what we're going to be doing for last to A, which will be very likely tomorrow, as we are very busy at the back end of the week. And I'm not quite sure if we don't do it tomorrow, I don't think we can. So we'll have to try and do it tomorrow instead of Wednesday. And speaking of Wednesday, yeah, got a new Nations. If you want to try Nations out, Red Bull Exhibition Season 3. Can I enter it? I don't think I can. What is it? Red Bull, Suzuka, Monza, Grand Valley, Lago Maggiore, and Le Mans. Well, they're all on Wednesdays. Well, Saturdays as well. Keep an eye on it. See about the new Nations that's coming in. Right, new TTs. We should be alright on our TTs. This one, I did literally 3 laps. That was it. I just like, yeah. We were very pressed for time. and still are, really. So, I mean, this one is just literally... It's just a token effort. And that was it. I did like 3 laps, and that was it. I think the gold is... It's alright. I'm not bothered, really. That one's... As far as I'm concerned, that's it. That TT's done. That's it. Like 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes. I was very pressed for time, so I thought, right, I'll go very quickly, get it done, and that's it. We'll leave it. I think with this one, it's going to get left as it is as well. Where's the time? 2:16, yeah. What is it? 0.7. Yeah, unless the world record massively, drastically changes from 2:13.3, that can stay as it is as well, to be fair. About it for that. Right, I'll service the beamer. Give it a wash to wash all the dust off it from Widow Springs. Oh, what a race on Widow Springs. That track, it doesn't go for us at all. It doesn't go. If we don't get lapped, we crash. If we don't crash, we burn our tyres. Or we do all 3, which is very likely what happens most of the time. What's in here? There's been a few changes. Sold out, sold out, sold out. No special picks at the minute, so we should have... Oh, yeah, there we go, down there. So, I've got all these on the main account. I think I have. So, 3 Nissans are special picks. They will be probably because you can use that one for definite in a certain event in the weekly challenges, and that's why they are in the Legend Cars dealership now. We'll do the price spin. 4-star roulette ticket. It's quite interesting for that's quite interesting for I think that's interesting for a 4-star roulette ticket. Yeah, interesting. Right, I think before we go, what I'm going to do is, just on the subject of roulette tickets, I got a 6-star roulette ticket last week for completing the weekly challenges, and I did the ticket, and I thought, I'm not too sure about this. I think it's on the main account. Go to the main account. I think I've still got it, because I recorded it, because I wasn't really... Right, go to the main account. I've got a lot of stuff on here that we do. Right, so where is it? Yeah, here. So was it this one? I'm not too sure. Yeah, so okay, so do those. This is it. Yes, here it is. Right. So this is my 6-star roulette ticket from the weekly challenges last week. I was so perplexed I recorded it. So I'm not sure what you think about it, but this was my 6-star roulette ticket last week in the weekly challenges. So again, 6-star roulette ticket for completing all the weekly challenges. So you get a car, so obviously 6-star. It's going to be, you should think, a good car. So I'll run it. This was my 6-star from last week in the weekly challenges. And I was so perplexed, I decided to record it. So, a DeLorean for a 6-star roulette ticket. There you go. There you go. I recorded it because I was like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. A DeLorean for a 6-star roulette ticket. Amazing. With all those other cars, and we get a DeLorean. Incredible. Like I said, I was so perplexed. I recorded it. It's just like that is actually amazing. DeLorean for a 6-star roulette ticket. There you go. Amazing, amazing work. Fantastic. A DeLorean for a 6-star roulette ticket. There you go. We'll pop back in here so we have to have a look. There you go. We'll wrap up then for today on a DeLorean 6-star roulette ticket. Big thanks for tuning in today. All support on the channel is, as always, very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, do feel free to drop a like and subscribe as well if you're new. Would also be much appreciated. And yes, we'll be back. We're going to try come on tomorrow to do Last to A, because I don't think we're going to get a chance to do it on Wednesday. So we'll do it tomorrow. We'll get Last to A done tomorrow. And I think that's going to be it for streaming this week. So yeah, we'll come tomorrow and do that. So yeah, I'll very likely see you tomorrow. So until then, do like, do subscribe, do take care. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Much appreciated. All right, screen back on. And before I disappear, is there anybody to raid? There is. I'll go to Speedy. Mouse's battery's going flat again. Speedy LMU Road to Platinum. Right, pop that in there. Nice, we'll go over to Speedy, who's on LMU. Do like and subscribe to Speedy if you're new to his channel. I'm sure he'd very much appreciate it. And I will very hopefully see you tomorrow for a bit of Last A. So until then, big thanks for tuning in. Do like, do subscribe, do take care. And I'll see you quite possibly tomorrow. Bye.